our first restaurant review. We're kind of excited.
Yay.
We are going to... Tell them where we're going, babe.
We are going to Chronic Taco, which is on 105 at the Kroger Shopping Center. They just opened a few weeks ago, so we're going to try it out and, you know, give a review on how the food was, you know, how the food tastes, how the service was, how the ambiance of the restaurant is, and that kind of thing. Gotta excuse me because I'm driving and I don't want to take my eyes off the road. So, but that's me.
So we are here. Chronic Taco is in this Kroger Shopping Plaza in Montgomery, Texas.
I'm hungry.
So we're here. We're gonna park. Doesn't look to be too busy. They have places for you to sit outside. They have curbside pickup.
Welcome, how are you? Just reading, that's about it.
Connor got the burrito and I got nachos. What do you think, Beth?
And it's brand new in here, so everybody's still, some of the guys that are still working behind the bar, they're still training and stuff like that. So I'm excited about trying it. So we'll get back to you as soon as we get mouthfuls of food and stuff like that. Other than the economic value and stuff like that, it just seems it seems pretty good, but it's a little bit pricey for Mexican food. Service seems really good. If I had to categorize it, you would think that it was a Subway type Mexican food place. But we'll get back to you and let you know how the food tastes. So this is a burrito with carnitas, and this is the nacho with chicken. Is that right, babe?
Yeah, I got
Chicken.
nachos with chicken
Okay.
and refried beans and queso and some sour cream. Bring that over here so we can see it.
It's got rice, beans, a little pico, and it's got carnitas, which their carnitas is pretty good here. It's not actually cubes of pork like a traditional carnitas is. It's more like a pulled pork, but it's roasted and it's simmered in the same spices and stuff like that. So it's actually pretty good. We've also got pico de gallo on here, so it's actually pretty good.
My nachos they're okay. The flavor that is coming through is primarily salt. The first chip that I ate was kind of soggy. When the girl did make my nachos, she put the refried beans all in the center. And then the manager came over and explained to her that she needed to spread the beans out evenly over the whole nachos, not just in a big blob in the center. And
they are new, so you know this is a new place.
Still training. This is a new restaurant. I guess from my standpoint, the manager could have taken the beans that she already put on there and spread them out some, but he took another scoop of beans and put them on there. So my nachos do have a lot of refried beans on them. They don't taste bad. It's just a lot of refried beans, and I think it's causing the chips to be a little soggy. Other than that, there's not any real strong flavor, but they don't taste bad. It's okay.
So I just finished my burrito, and it was actually pretty good. The only other thing that I would suggest is that the carnitas were so piled towards the end that it was a really intense bite that I got, and it was very, very salty. I don't know if because of the seasonings and everything that the meat was actually swimming in, but when I bit into it, it was very, very salty. Other than that, the portion size was a good size. I definitely got full. I do not recommend this place as a family place because, again, it is kind of high. But if you want to take your significant other out for lunch or have a quick little bite to eat, that's nice and heavy and filling, this is definitely one place to do that in.
I wanted to point something out, and I'm more of the money watcher and the money manager. I got a copy of their menu right here, and you will see that it says sodas, and it says, let's see if I can get this, $2.25, and it doesn't indicate the size, it just says soda, and we ordered a large drink, and we were charged $2.50 for that drink. And it's only 25 cents. I know that. Not really that big of a deal. Not gonna make or break us one way or the other. But when reviewing a place, I think that the transparency of what you're being charged is important. So I did want to point that out.
Okay. Well, this is our closing for Chronic Taco. And like I said before, we went there, we ate, we experienced the Chronic Taco for the first time. They're a new restaurant, new establishment, I should say. And the food was okay, wasn't great. The service was, to be expected at a fast food establishment. And that's what I equate Chronic Taco to, kind of like a fast food Mexican restaurant. You're real welcome when you come in, but when you leave, there's no, see you later, come back soon, nothing like that. I guess the economic value on that would be it's a little pricey for the type of food that it is. The level of food that you're getting would be kind of pricey. Again, the overall service was, probably medium. And as far as the food goes, it wasn't great. Like, we would recommend it to our friends and say, oh, you got to try this and you got to try that. But it was pretty good. If you're really hungry, if you've never been to a different place, you want to try a different place, you try that if you want. Again, like I said, it was a little pricey. What'd you think, babe?
I thought overall it was okay. It's not someplace that I left saying, oh, I've got to go back to Chronic Taco. It was so good. But it was not horrible. We were welcomed enthusiastically when we walked in the door, but like you said, no one said thank you, come again, see you next time, or anything like that. The amount of food that we got, his burrito was pretty big.
Yep.
My nachos were an okay size serving of nachos, pretty typical. The price was
like almost $8.
The price was a little high, I thought. $8.25 for some nachos. That was mostly beans because when they made them, like I said, they're new, so they're learning. But the girl put 2 big heaping spoons of runny refried beans right in the middle of my nachos, and the manager came in and said, well, when I do my nachos, I like to, and he took another big scoop of beans, drizzle them all around.
Yeah.
And so my nachos had 3 heaping scoops of refried beans on them.
Yeah.
And 1 scoop of chicken, which was probably not white meat chicken, not fajita meat chicken. It was probably just mixed meat chicken. The chicken wasn't very flavorful. But it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like outstanding or anything. I mentioned while we were at the restaurant the discrepancy in the price of the soda, which I don't mind paying for a large soda. If your price is $2.50, I don't mind paying $2.50, but don't advertise it as something else, because I just think that's dishonest. So if you have different prices for different sizes, then advertise it that way. So overall, it was an okay place. it wasn't anything outstanding. It wasn't anything stellar. It kind of reminded me of a Freebirds type place, except maybe the food wasn't quite so good. So, but it was okay.
It was all right. I think out of, let's go with the scoring, the economic value on my side. Out of 5 stars, we'll give it a 2.5. What would you say?
Is that just economically, or is that overall?
No, that's just the price wise.
Just on economics.
Yeah.
Economically, I probably can't even give it 2.
Wow, you're okay. All right.
$8 for some nachos
Right.
is that's kind of high.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
All
kind of
right.
high.
So what do you say? 1?
No, 2.
A 2? Okay.
Yeah.
So average.
2 and a quarter.
2 and a quarter. Okay. Service, I would have to give it a 1.5 on service, because like I said, you just belly up to the counter, order your food, and step away from the counter. Not not a lot of interaction, but out of the service side of it, I would have to say 1. Yeah, 1. Yeah, about 1.5.
And I would probably give them a 2. They weren't unfriendly.
No.
Just not. The setup of that restaurant is not designed to be a lot of interaction with the customer.
That's true.
So
That's true too. That's true too.
I'd probably give them a 2.
I'll change mine to 2 also. Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty good. That's
Okay.
pretty good. Yeah. So their average is 2 on
Yeah.
that. Go ahead.
Probably on the taste of the food, the quality of the food, and I'm gonna go with the 2 again. They were, like I said, not bad, but not
Out of this world stellar.
out of this world stellar.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna give them 2 also. Because like I said, if you have an empty stomach and you come across the Chronic Taco, you've never been there and you want to try it, you're not gonna leave going, oh, that was the worst place I've ever been. You know, I'll never go there again. The food was average, so I want to give them at least a 2. At least a 2 as far as food taste.
So I would say
2?
both of us agree, kind of right in the range.
Yeah.
Overall, economic, quality, service. Probably out of 5 stars, Chronic Taco probably gets a 2.
Okay, I agree. I totally agree.
Okay.
So that's going to be our wrap up as far as Chronic Taco goes. If you like this video, stay tuned. We're going to post another one probably in about a week or 2. So keep us posted, on what you think or what you want to receive.
And hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so that you can get notified when we put our next video out. And thank you. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Also, yeah,
I'm sorry.
I forgot. Also, if you have any restaurants that you would like for us to review, go ahead and put those down in the comments.
Yeah.
And we'll see about getting out to those and doing a review.
There you go.
Thank you. See you next time.
Bye.